Hello, folks. Hi. We were totally busy doing stuff because that's what
We're
we
busy
do.
and important.
Also, somehow, in that short amount of time, our visuals got all janky.
Yeah, I was gonna say the turnovers over Samuel.
Yeah, it is. Oh well, that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Me too.
It's not blocking him as a person, so it should be fine.
Just cover me up, and I can just do this the rest of the stream.
Just fix this a little bit here. Oh no. I don't know why it changed. It was fine literally like moments ago. Did I resize the window? Maybe I resized the window. The zoom window.
Did you resize the wall?
You know what? That's what happened.
It was the sweatshop.
The zoom window.
I can't. We're still in the first however many.
That's why I didn't finish the sentence. Well, I didn't finish the song lyrics, sir. Anyways.
All the storm wardens growl.
I mean, the only reason I could get away with that when it happened is because white people didn't know what skeet meant.
As a middle schooler at the time, can confirm.
Yeah.
You definitely didn't know what it meant.
But you know, I guess it worked out. Kinda. Depends on what side of the wall you're on.
Yeah. Really depends on your definition of worked and out. And maybe some other words. Who knows?
Yeah, other words. Checking our screens here. Yeah, screens is good. Is our audio actually coming through? Yeah, we're audible.
Sweet.
Woo! Not to be confused with the fantastic audiobook company that should definitely give us money.
They don't sponsor us yet. Stop chilling.
I said they should give us money.
For this premium product that we're producing. Yeah, you know that one where the DM is a little bit too far to the right in his window because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing? That one. Yeah, we love them. Also, I forgot. Here we go. Yeah.
Actually, mute the stream. I don't hear as much double talk.
Yeah, you don't want to hear any double talk.
Done.
Yeah, double talk's annoying.
Oh, we'll pull up character sheet.
So, how's everyone doing?
Like
I'm
us or
not
the
asking
chat?
the chat because I can't look at them right now, and they're
Okay.
I mean, they're way more important than you guys, but
Yeah, but you can't look at them right now, so.
yeah, I'll have to check in with them in a minute.
Well, I'm doing okay. I'm sleepy from playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition all day.
I feel a lot better. I didn't feel good this weekend. I feel great now.
Well,
I'm
that's
recovering.
Hydrate.
For those who don't know, Panda, Hyperphase, and I all live in the same house, so the bug that they passed around to each other by French kissing so much eventually got into the air, and now I have it. And I just got it, so I have it the worst. So apologies if I'm all congested and grumpy. I'm sick. But we're here. We're here with ominous music playing in the background, and it is Giselle's turn to do the recap.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be yours next week.
Yeah.
All right. So last time in Into the Storm, we went to go visit with the described man, bald man with a scar, who eventually gave a name to us of Grotto. And we found him, talked to him, found out, hey, yeah, my estranged daughter, she gave me a way to kind of get out of here if I was really in trouble. This is the way. Here's the map. I didn't write anything else important down, so I guess it wasn't that important.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
not ominous at all.
there probably was important stuff, but I did not write it down, so I genuinely do not remember right now. I will remember more clearly once I watch the video, because I haven't gotten the chance to do that yet. So we ended up heading out shortly after that. No. We rested first. That's right. We rested. Wait.
You tried
No, that
to
was
rest.
we tried. No, we rested out. We tried to rest when we went out on the.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're right.
I was trying to remember if we waited for a day or not, but we didn't. And yeah, we took like a 4-hour trip, or was it a full 8? It was a full 8 because it was still actually early. That's right, because Eli is so damn good at getting that information. We tried to rest on the last watch. Good old Samuel here did kind of missed out on. I mean, he heard something, looked around, and then basically got threatened and popped with arrows. In long story short terms, we woke up and we're like, "Oh, we can't do anything." Okay, we give up. What's up? And another long story short, we got captured by the blue folks with swords with the possible ability to control the weather, which we learned later are storm wardens. Little bit of discussion. We basically kind of meet a kind of an agreement of, hey, we just want to get to the bandit, take an item or two, talk to a lady, and confirm if people are dead or not, and then get the hell out. It's like, okay, you be here, don't have any of your weapons, and barely healed. Like, Samuel's badly hurt. Just the worst. Just awful. Like, even though I am sleeping with a wound, he's worse off than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. He took an arrow to the chest.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least I was able to
Everywhere
convince
else.
them to take the arrow out of him.
You were.
That's all I
Good
gotta
job,
say.
Eli. Good job, Eli.
That lady was not happy about it.
No, she was like, "Mother, you." That does
yeah.
remind me of the funny instance of the children being like, "Oh, scary shadow man, run!"
Oh. Are we past that minute mark?
We're at 13 minutes now.
Fuck them
So-
kids. They beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
die! Whack, whack, whack.
so the storm
Ow.
wardens led us to the place we were going to meet up with Ivana, that's Grotto's daughter, to, they ended up hiding to, I guess, get a proper timing to try and start a war, not a war, but a battle. And we actually started talking to Ivana and had a little bit of discussion, and seemed to be going pretty damn good until either she spotted them or they made a noise that
I think she just didn't buy whatever it was I was saying, because she
But
asked
they
if they were
weren't
still
still there.
around.
Mhm.
She was like, "Hey, you guys are super beat up," and whatever. I was like, "Yeah, we got attacked by these weird guys. Like, are they still here?" And I was like, "I don't see them." And then she didn't buy that. So yeah.
okay
She
so
Spartaned you in the chest.
yeah, and so we basically start today being in the middle of two forms of people with bows and arrows with less than nothing, no armor. I only have a dagger thanks to Eli giving me a dagger, and we're right in the middle of them.
Yeah. Yep, we ended on her, kicking Eli and running, and being basically harried by a hail of arrows. So that's where we're gonna pick up, y'all. Eli, I did not make you take damage. However, I do want you to make a reflex save to see if you're knocked prone by that kick.
Sounds good. Let me do that.
Okay, you're fine. You stagger back, but you keep your footing. I'm gonna get you guys to the map real quick, so you can actually roll initiative.
And run.
And lay down.
So it's up to you if you want to run or fight or hide.
Oh no! Spontaneous heart attack.
Oh, you have the rain running. Do we want to do that? Because that dropped.
I'm gonna leave it on for now.
Okay.
Ooh, who's this?
And we're gonna move this thing over here and move to the correct Vindel.
Mm-hmm.
Are we good to roll initiative?
Once your tokens are selected, yes.
Okay.
Can you enlarge that one for me? No reason.
No.
No reason.
Just zoom in. You'll be fine. None of the tokens are accurate to the character models anyway.
Oh.
Not
That's
completely.
Oh. I just thought it might be just
Hey.
Gigi hanging around.
Oh yeah, it
for
is
ya.
being slow on my
It's
end
hungry
for the
too.
dice rolls.
Is it? Fine. I'll hide the rain. Or at least I'll stop the animation.
Yeah, stops the rain again.
Close.
Heard it back once in a memory.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that song in forever.
It's on my sad times playlist.
That makes sense.
You know, creep, hurt, all the things that make you sad.
Do you want to listen to more when you're sad?
Yeah.
To make you sadder.
Can't get to that one. Where is you? Pause. Oh, there it is.
Zoom.
Yeah, it is knocking up the
The frame rate.
yeah, bad phrasing, but still. Yeah, we'll just leave it paused. I guess I'll leave the weather effects out from now on. It'll be fine in home games. Anyway. There's all you guys. Let's roll Hattie's initiative. 6.
Bradley.
Hey, look, one of us had to roll bad. The rest of us.
I know,
rolled
like
pretty
all of
darn
us
good.
rolled really good.
So,
Yeah, you did.
which is good because so did they.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see the order this is gonna go in.
We're not in a forest, are we? I mean, we're in a clearing around a forest.
Yeah, you're more on the plains right
Okay.
now. So
I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
As again, favorite terrain.
'Cause you're-
I should
yeah,
have added
that's-
the boat. Yeah.
but yeah, you don't get it this one. Okay. So first up is, let me make sure that this can be seen. Ooh, it can't. Wow. I need to zoom out on the
My
Same.
initiative is
stream.
modifier of 4, if that matters on the thing.
Yeah. Let me.
Because I see somebody tied with
Just a
me.
little. I think that ought to get basically everything. Okay. Don't think I can quite see that guy. That's weird. Why is that guy not appearing on stream? Oh, I know why. I see what's happening. That's funny. Alright, well. This dude over here. He gets to take the first shot. Cannot shoot at Ivana. There's a tree in the way. They're not actually interested in shooting you guys right now.
right now. Good keywords.
Well, I mean, these guys are here for a reason. But he is gonna shoot at that guy, at that bandit over there. You guys can see my indicator, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Little arrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's like just off screen for stream. I'm gonna scoot over just a little. Yeah. It's this guy. Oh shit. Do we have an audience right now? I can't.
We have like 4 people.
Yeah.
Hello, people.
Hello, 4 people.
We
How are
always appreciate
Love
and love you.
So yeah,
Hey,
you
Dave's
should
mom.
see this doofus over here, just barely on the screen, is taking a shot with a bow at this bandit over here. So he is going to roll to see if he hits him. So no bonuses or penalties right now. That is a 19 to hit, which is a successful hit. Deals 5 points of damage to that bandit. See an arrow stick in that guy's shoulder. Curses. Next up is Mr. Goodbean.
Okay. I make sure I was unmuted. I'm going to. How much cover do these trees provide? Like, are they all the way to the ground, covered, or are they like, I guess that's a weird way to explain it. Are they like a fir tree, or are they like a normal? Like, do the branches go all the way down to the bottom?
Oh yes, there are some low branches, yes, but essentially, like mechanic-wise, if they try to shoot through the areas where you can see the leaves and stuff, you'll have concealment, and obviously they can't shoot through the trunk. So,
All right, cool. I dive into this tree.
which one indicate it?
That one.
Hold left click. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, I just moved towards it.
Sure. Okay, good. Okay, so you're gonna dive for cover over there, essentially.
Yeah. And I'm gonna yell at Hadlin, and I was, Hetty, get over here.
Okay.
Not.
So you use your move action essentially to get. Are you like going prone over there, or are you just getting against the tree?
In Pathfinder, do they have a disadvantage on, or not disadvantage, but like if you're prone?
You get a +4 AC against ranged attacks if you're prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm being a super coward right now.
So then you'll probably use your standard action to also go total defense, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Gives you another +4 dodge bonus to AC. So you're going to be really hard to hit with arrows right now.
If somebody decides to shoot at me.
If someone decides to shoot at you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your turn. Lamia, you're up.
Can I tell that Hattie's basically like completely caught off guard kind of feeling?
Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
pretty obvious for her.
Okay, so I want to grab her and also dive for a tree to hide behind.
Okay. Not a lot of space in that one that Sam's in right now.
No, I wasn't going to go for the one with Sam. I was going to go for this one over here.
So you're trying to like pull her over into the the shrubbery kind of area over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say if you use your full turn, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So you move straight back where you're going, and then I'll place her. Assuming you want her here, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you drop prone?
Yes, I would love to, please.
Okay. I forgot I need to put that token. We're just using the I hurt my back token for prone.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
That works.
The one that says hurt back specifically.
Back
Yep. Back pain, yep.
I become a porcupine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up is Ivana.
I can no longer see crap, and that is fine.
I can see 2 people. 3.
Yeah, okay. You hear her... You hear that same kind of odd melodic tone that she begins to sing. But you see some of the rain that's falling actually surround her bow. And when she fires it off, there's this kind of trail of spiraling water around the arrow, and she shoots at that guy over there.
I think the worst part about this is I don't know who I want to win.
I know who I want to win.
Hold on a sec.
I'm not holding grudges, no.
No, definitely.
Good Bean Book of Grudges, Chapter 1, because it just now exists.
Locusts.
Oh my god.
Grubworms, other pests that eat crops.
The name of that sheep that wouldn't let you.
She is shooting
hear it.
through...
Ah, yes.
She is shooting through leaves, so that he does have concealment.
Big Joe.
Eli. Let's see. He's got 20% chance. Okay, you're gonna roll a d10. I need 2 numbers from you.
Okay. 2 numbers, 3 and 5.
3 and 5. Okay, if it's a 3 or a 5, she misses. Okay. Nope, she has a chance to hit him. So yeah, for those of you watching at home, we're also at home, but concealment is basically a straight chance that you just miss completely, regardless of what your attack roll would be. It's there's a difference between concealment and cover. Concealment you can imagine as like branches, leaves, things that make it hard to tell where you are, so that your opponent could potentially attack the wrong place. Whereas cover is something that is physically can block whatever might be trying to hit you. So like waist-high cover, like in Call of Duty or something, would provide cover, whereas like a curtain would provide concealment. It's not going to stop a sword, but it will make it harder to figure out where to stab it. Anyway, so in this case, the concealment didn't work, so she has a chance to hit. We're going to have her roll 17. 17 will hit that guy. Deal damage with her bow. Doesn't roll super well. And then for the burst of water that happens directly after, you hear kind of almost like a whistling sound right after you hear this like shout as the arrow hits, then she whistles, and there's this burst of water that bludgeons her target. Let's spend 3 on that. Alright, he takes total of 18 points of damage, which is enough to drop him.
Gross.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hear that, you I don't know who can all see him.
Yep, I can.
So Eli, I don't think Sam can see.
I can when I look at the stream.
I can, technically.
Sam can see.
Yeah.
Okay. Eli and Sam, you see that guy get hit with an arrow, and you just see it explode with just this high pressure water, like rips his wound apart. He just collapses into that bush that he's standing in. Alright, and then she is going to continue moving away. Well, I should just drop that guy. Nah, fuck it. She's gonna take cover at that tree.
Oh god.
Next up is this guy over here. He's gonna move over there. Gosh, you can't really see much. He can see you guys, but he's not trying to shoot you. He's going to hold an action. Next up is Eli.
I'm gonna just take cover in this tree right here, I think.
Fair enough.
And then I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Go ahead, Luke.
Not I just did the thing. That's weird. Let's try that one more time. I inputted my spell level. I click submit. There we go.
There we go.
No,
I did it twice. It was just really slow. That's
Yeah.
why. Okay, that's fine.
We on battle music currently?
We are, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so I'm
Do
gonna
you
make
drop
sure.
prone, Eli? You say no?
Nope. I'm gonna stay on my feet.
Alright. Next up is the guy who's down. He's going to make a constitution check, minus his negative hit points to see if he stabilizes. Okay. He does not. Bleeds out one.
Gross.
Next up is this bandit. He's gonna get over here on that tree. Shoot into concealment to try to hit this guy. Molly.
Yeah.
2 numbers on a d20 or on a d10, and then roll me a d10.
9 and 4.
Okay, he has a chance to hit. He misses. Just didn't aim very well that time. Next up is this guy who's injured. Yeah, he's just gonna come over here and take cover for now. Hattie drops prone. Goes to
Good girl.
defense. And top of the initiative. Back up to this dude over here. Yeah. Yeah, you hear him shout, Dunai Noom! Dunai Noom! And he actually retreats. Sam, you're up. You are prone and ready to dodge.
I am covering my legs with leaves, camouflaging myself the best I can.
So you spin your full around trying to camouflage yourself.
Average Bear pointed out that the rolls are not updated on the stream.
Oh,
Well, no,
not.
just in the chat box on the side, but that's because
Really?
Roll20 is going super slow. Yeah.
Well,
Is it not-
I mean,
it's not scroll. It's not auto scrolling. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's what it
That's
is.
why then.
Why
It's
is
not
it not
auto
auto
okay.
scrolling? Yeah.
There it
Okay,
goes.
I'll keep an eye on
Okay.
it. Thank you, Average Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we missed was a couple of rolls here. Big old explosion of water. Dave being bad at roll 20. And
You don't
the
blame
bandit
me. I
missing
put it
Molly.
in, and then it didn't roll until I rolled it a second time.
I believe
Didn't
you, but
roll
I'm
both
just going to blame
immediately.
you anyway because it's funnier.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that guy missed wildly. The dude that was over here has fled. He just bolted off to the east after shouting "Dunai Noom." Samuel spends his whole turn covering himself with leaves and trying to get camouflaged. You are currently being observed, so you can't actually roll a stealth check right now, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
It is the effort. that I have
Yes,
shown.
I will keep it in mind for sure. In fact, here's what we'll do. There you go. So,
I didn't see
Lamia, you're up.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
see
it's
it
on
either.
It's on your token.
Oh, I see now. Yeah, that is funny. Lamia is going to ready the dagger to stab anyone that comes near, if they're aggressive, and I will write that down.
Okay, yep, throw it in the chat. Ivana. Yeah, she's going to try to take out that last guy. Rushes over there past you. She as she moves to that spot, Sam, she says to you, "Try anything and you're dead."
Wait, who says what to me?
Ivana says that when she moves over towards into the same tree as you. Try anything and you're dead.
I'm basically half dead already.
Right.
She's gonna shoot at this guy.
You look over at me. I just want you to know, when you look over at me, I kind of give you that look like she doesn't understand hands up. She doesn't understand you covering yourself with leaves. Like, this girl doesn't get body language. That's just my look.
Oh, wait, no, concealment. Yeah, Sam, we'll have you do it this time. Pick 2 numbers on a d10 and roll d10.
These are if
it lands on either of your 2 numbers, she just misses because of the leaves.
Okay, 1 in 10. I'm not choosing my lucky one because I want to get shot.
Fair enough. Roll d10. Okay, well, 27 definitely hits. Excuse me.
No grudges at all.
Yeah. Hey, is it possible for me to stop my video so I can change my shirt real quick? It's just a really thick shirt. I'm really hot.
Oh yeah, you're good. If you shut off your video, it should still
be there as like a black spot. I mean, blocks.
Yeah. Well, it has your name.
Well, oh no, I'm being doxxed. Everybody knows why.
We'll do
If
this.
we didn't before, we do now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There you go.
Right. So he takes 10, and there is a burst of electricity this time. Spends 2. He takes an additional 9, which is enough to knock him out. Let me put the... Oh my gosh. Hold on. Roll 20 being done. Let me put the X on the guy. There we go.
Average Bear, or a Average Bear, said that was the last piece of information he needed to steal your identity, Samuel.
No.
Yep, there it goes. It's finally complete.
It's happened.
Yes, it does roll a ton of dice because Roll20 rolls both the regular roll and like critical confirmation, as well as regular damage and critical damage, because it doesn't do if-thens properly, so it just kind of rolls all of it at once. Yeah, it's weird, but is how it is. Okay, combat is effectively over, unless you guys are going to try to fight these other people.
No. I mean, not Lamia.
Sam is trying to become one with the tree, and I have continued to keep my hands up.
I'll move this off you just so it doesn't stop you from your token. Okay. You see her kind of give herself, she gives this like self-satisfied smirk as that last guy goes down. And she starts walking over, but she says, none of you go anywhere. We weren't done talking. And they proceed to loot. Well, those two do. This guy over here, you can hear him. He's like wrapping his wounds. Son of a bitch. Well, yeah, that's smug dish. Gets the arrow out and seems to be treating himself. He is watching you guys pretty carefully, though.
All Lamia thinks is, that's so relatable right now.
I have pine needles in my arrow wounds. No. Reluctantly, I climb out from under the tree.
You guys survived.
Hooray. For now.
Yeah. Are you just kind of waiting for them to do something?
Yeah.
Yup.
I'm just hanging out, literally just standing there.
Okay. Couple of minutes pass. They come back over. You see, as they're walking over, the bandit hands Ivana a tiny little jar with like a red liquid in it. She's holding one already. She takes that one from him, pockets one, and is kind of tossing one in her hand. And she comes back over and says, "Alright, I can't remember. What were we talking about again? Oh yes, that's right. You had some sort of deal you wanted to make with Bardat?"
I believe we just needed to get some information from what where are we talking about? We were just ambushed, and I got a little bit of flustered. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really remember what we were even talking about. Just trying to get my arrows.
Sword. You wanted the sword?
Right. Yeah. Yep. That we did.
Right. But I'm sure you understand he isn't just going to give that to you.
Well, I can't imagine he would. That seems like a bad business idea. Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? So what exactly does a group of people, naked as far as the wilds is concerned, have to offer someone who has ruled the roadsides for the last 26 years?
Well, that's a very good question. Kind of look at Sam and I look at Lamia and I'm like, well, now we don't have anything because they took all our stuff. So, yeah.
And that also sounds like I don't have much use for you. Though I do like your clothes. Just pointing at you, Eli.
Okay. Thank God.
Not the muddied, the leaf-covered man. Yeah, no. Just pointing at you, Eli.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah, I think
I'm really good at
myself.
I think I'm going to take those.
Yeah?
I would like them very much, yes. On account of, I am a bandit after all. And I did come all this way.
What if I guess your shoe size?
God,
oh God.
Someone kill him.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this information, but
See how you said, we're naked in terms of wealth. I don't want to be actual naked, so I'd really rather not give you my clothes.
Then you'd better offer something very quickly, because they are a lot easier to take off of a corpse.
Actually, they're not. They're actually much harder to take off of the corpse.
They don't
if you want to get the clothes off without wrinkles.
They don't talk so much. And they definitely don't resist so much.
Well,
I have a lot of experience taking things off corpses.
Surprisingly, me too. Anyways, so...
She does look a little surprised at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier to shear a dead sheep, but, you always get more wool from a living sheep.
Right, it's a very colorful analogy, but I'm not hearing much of an offer from you. What else can you provide that is better than this nice jacket? It's a very nice jacket.
Here's a nice jacket. I don't think it'll fit anybody here, though. But besides that, I could offer services, I suppose, but not sure you're interested in that. Well, besides retrieval, which is generally what my job is, I also do a little bit of the magical variety, if you need assistance with anything like that.
I'll be honest with you. It's a rather hard sell seeing your effectiveness in battle just now.
I wasn't fighting.
I noticed.
You guys were fighting. I figured if I made a move, you would shoot me. So I stood where I was, and I cast mage armor to protect myself. Because in your shoes anyways, if I just talked to a guy and then got ambushed, and then that guy started casting a spell, I would put an arrow in that man. So I figured, best just stand here with my hands up.
I mean,
you did cast a spell. I did think about shooting you.
Right.
But I didn't. You make a good point. I suppose maybe you're a little clever, but it doesn't seem to have helped you too much to this point.
I'm still alive, aren't I?
So far.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't even a little bit clever, I'd be dead already. Those guys are not friendly. I gesture towards the corpses.
They are not.
Go ahead and roll diplomacy.
Yeah.
They didn't bring her up.
I've been having to sneeze constantly, and it's just never arriving.
Well, just think about the fact that someone else in this world is already sneezing. And then maybe it'll go away. Sometimes that works for me.
Curse them. Give me the sneezes instead of the sweet relief of the sneeze.
Oh, okay, cool. So I take it those were the men who ambushed you, the Storm Wardens?
They looked like them. Same folks. They blue.
They are a big pain in the ass. My boyfriend is getting very, very, very tired of them. They alternate between offering tribute and raiding. And it doesn't go well either way. Our hideout apparently is something that they cherished once, but they should move on. You think you could help convince them to do that?
I mean, we could at least go talk to them if that's genuine, but if not, then we could probably do something else. I know they have our stuff and we'd like it back, so...
What is in your stuff?
Well, armor, weapons, food, camping supplies.
My best buddy Ginger.
Animals.
All useful. Okay.
I mean, I have something I'm willing to trade you. The magical thing I got. We just recently found out about it.
So that's
I don't know how much it's not.
Sam, I don't think they're trading. I don't think that's how this conversation's going, mate.
I mean,
Smiles.
we give them something, they don't do something to us.
I don't think that's how this conversation's going, mate. Nice try, though. Yeah.
It is a nice try. I am weighing my options. You have apparently some nice things, and the Storm Wardens have taken refuge in your old camp now. Their leader is quite powerful. He would be difficult to take down, but knowing where they are is good. It might be better if we can have some more information about them before we attack. I just have to decide if you're useful enough to let you keep any of your things, or if it's better for us to kill all of them and just take it for ourselves. Magic is very useful.
There it is.
What are the other two of you good for?
Well,
like I'll motion.
I'm good at killing boar. When I
You're
usually
a
have my
hunter?
More like a bodyguard.
So you can fight. That's easy enough to test. What about you? Looks to you, Sam.
I'm good for drawing fire.
Apparently.
It's a new skill I found out I had recently.
That's good.
But no, I'm good at taking care of animals. Pretty much things I've learned along the way of my life.
Any
No.
useful things?
I mean, I can shear a sheep in under a minute.
Goodness.
Uh,
Is this your boss? She motions toward Eli.
don't call him that. He doesn't like that.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am their employer, yes.
What is he good at?
Well, he's who got us out here. He's good at tracking. He's good at being in the wilderness. He's quite good at detecting, ingredients and things like that. And also, he's pretty handy with the sword, as long as you're not shooting him with a bow from really far away, where he can't hit you with the sword.
But I have no sword, so.
You. She looks to you, Lamia.
Yes.
Put the dagger down.
Okay. She reluctantly puts it down.
She put the dagger down. She kind of looks over you for a moment, like she's checking to see if she sees any other weapons. She looks over at this guy, holds her hand out, and he kind of gives her this look like, really? And she just waits, and he hands her his sword, his bow, his like bandolier. It's got some knives on it, puts his quiver down. He says, okay, fight. Show me. He steps up, says like, it's nothing personal. Cracks his knuckles.
Lamia nods. All right, I'm not very good at this, but I'll definitely try.
I'm gonna go stand by Eli.
Like when she says this, she like gestures towards her fisticuffs.
And he just slinks away, having gotten away with not having been asked what she was good for yet.
Good girl.
Okay. We're going to clear the initiative order real quick.
Do I have an unarmed on there? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Let me make that real fast.
Is that in here? What? Oh, yeah. You can go into the compendium and just drag an unarmed strike onto your sheet.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yep. Just type in unarmed.
Get in there. Thank you. Oh, that is the wrong thing. There you are. Did it not drop? Sorry, give me a second, because I did not drop, I don't think. Oh, no, it did. It just dropped in as an item.
Yeah.
Me.
Keeps doing that to me too. Because I did not have that either.
Sorry, everybody.
Why this do this? On D3.
I mean, essentially, you're just going to be swinging your melee value.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1d3 plus your strength for non-lethal damage. So you can always just click melee to attack, and then 1d3 plus whatever your strength is for non-lethal.
Okay, that shouldn't be right then. Okay, that looks right. Okay. Alright, I believe I am ready.
Cool. Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative. We don't need to actually track the initiative as much, unless anybody else is going to try to do something during this.
Nope. I don't think so. You can just hang out.
Not unless there's saving rules.
Not unless there's what?
saving rolls or whatever, because the natural.
Yeah. Gotcha. There's no way he's gonna do that. Okay. He gets into a fighting stance, but you're a little bit more ready. He kind of throws like a couple like testing jabs out there, and you parry one. You kind of have an opening to attack him. Go ahead and describe how you attack him.
So at that opening, Lamia like does kind of, I guess, a side, like not a sweep to like get to that side, and just like jab in there real quick, but before withdrawing and resetting her stance.
You say a sweep, or you're just talking about a sidestep?
Yeah, sidestep,
Okay.
but like,
So you like
not
step
an
to the
actual.
side, like jab at the body, like
Yeah.
take like a quick strike to the body, and then reset your position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you like knock his hand aside, step over, and just throw a fist toward his body. Go ahead and roll your attack.
No modifiers.
Yeah, even with him still wearing armor, you definitely managed to hurt him. You'd feel the like kind of impact sink in his. He kind of grunts, shifts his weight, and gives you a nod of like respect. And then he kind of feints in once, and then like kind of sweeps in close, like he's going to attack your body. He comes in with an uppercut out of nowhere, but we'll see if that even matters.
Oh, it's probably pretty easy to hit me. I only have 12 AC right now.
He's not exactly a monk, but we'll see what he rolls. Oh, he rolled a 19 on the die, so he definitely hits.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 3 points of non-lethal.
Okay. All right.
So he clips you with this uppercut. You kind of turn at the last second, so it hits more of like your jaw than your chin.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of tries to close in and get some follow-up strikes, but you like kind of frame off of him a little bit and like push him away, get a little bit of space to like measure up your next attack. Your go.
Okay. As at that, she does a little spit motion, but luckily no blood. Yoo-hoo! And she's gonna just straight do like a, not boxing stance. It is a boxing stance essentially, but she's not trained in it. But
It's fine.
Yeah, Whoop. And as soon as he went for her face, she's gonna do the return the favor and swing at his face.
Okay. So as soon as you get some space, you see his hand is a little bit low, so you just sweep right in, try to come over the top with a straight. Go ahead and roll your attack. See if you get him.
No modifier.
15. A 15 is still just enough to hit, so it's 6 more non-lethal. So you can see him try to come up and block it, but your attack is just a little bit too quick, a little bit too powerful. He actually gets the hand in the way, but you just slam into his face with your fist and his hand. He kind of staggers back for a second. Okay. Yeah, she can fight. Ah. Ugh, she's strong.
Oh,
you see
Lamia
Ivana
Lamia starts rotating her shoulders.
Don't get cocky. If I had my weapons, it'd be different.
If I had my weapons, it would be different.
He spits on the ground and walks over here. You can tell he's just embarrassed. But, those were just...
I kind of just like give a little thumbs up after that. I'm like,
But Lamia also gives like a subtle thumbs up, like
Yeah.
near her, near the edge of her leg.
And Ivana comes over and says, okay, so that was okay. That was all right. 2 clean shots and all of a sudden he's limping. It's impressive. So, what's your weapon of choice?
I prefer the halberd.
Not too many of those, I'm afraid. Okay.
But otherwise, I'm pretty trained in a lot of weaponry.
Clearly. You can have your dagger back.
Thank you. She'll still keep it low, like non-aggressive.
Okay, look. You all stay here for the night. Try not to complain too much. As others come back, well, make whatever educated decision you can. If you can ingratiate yourself back with them, fine. If not, hide. Try to keep yourself safe. Either way, meet me back here tomorrow night. We will discuss opportunities. Or run away, get away from all of this forever, and remove yourselves from the situation. It's your choice. And only because I think you'll be more useful if you're not groaning and grunting all the time. She tosses you one of the small red jars, Sam. Drink that, it will help. I hope you remember this kindness in the future.
Yep.
Just yep.
They all begin to leave.
Immediately drink it.
I very much do the tip my imaginary hat thing when she goes to leave. No, I'm definitely not wearing a hat.
They get about that far. She goes, "Oh, and don't think I didn't notice the other one of you hiding under the tree. I expect you to have something to offer, to bring to the table when I come back. We don't carry dead weight. Now all of you turn around and close your eyes. Don't watch us walk off into the sunset."
Well, Lamia does what is asked.
I'm already facing the other direction. So.
I'm like getting the jar and I'm trying to get every ounce of the liquid out.
Count to, I don't know, 345. And they wander off.
2, 3.
I smack him. I just like lightly smack you in the leg. You don't have to count.
Roll 1d8 plus 1. Roll 1d8 plus 1, Sam. Don't roll crappy. So that's 5.
5 healing.
Yep, you heal 5 hit points.
Still got that 2 temp.
Yeah, you still have the 2 temp. Yeah.
Cool. I'm no longer near death.
Yeah, you're not great, but you're definitely way better than you were.
I can take 2 hits.
Maybe not a crit.
Yeah.
But for now, it's just you. It's just you guys.
Yep.
Well, as soon as she stops counting in her head, Lamia will turn over to the rest of the compatriots and just straight out say, "What the hell are we gonna do now?"
I don't know. Can't just camp here with nothing. We have no gear. I suppose we could go back that way, see if we run into the Storm Wardens, but that sounds like a bad idea. We don't want to just wait here for them to show up.
Yeah, once they show up, they'll see that their companions are dead
Well,
and looted.
I'm sure they've probably already figured that out because they haven't returned yet.
One of them did.
Alright, he ran off, so since the other two are gone, they probably already know they're dead. They definitely underestimated for that ambush.
As much as I don't like it, I'm gonna go check out that dead body and see if there's anything they missed.
Yeah, might as well.
We have nothing, so
That's what I'm saying. Might as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna,
So you go over and examine these two.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yeah, like the clothes. I probably wouldn't do that. Perception.
Lamia's gonna start keeping an eye out, and she'll like tap Hattie. And like, you don't have to think too hard.
But they do. We have to figure something out. 23. All right, Sam. So yeah, this guy is still wearing his armor, but it looks ruined. It looks like it was just ripped apart from the inside. But kind of on the inner lining of it, you do find another dagger that was kind of hidden underneath it. It's I wouldn't even really call it a dagger. It's a knife for sure.
Yep.
But it'll do.
Taking that.
It's probably closer to like a utility knife that doubles as an emergency combat knife. You know, that big of a blade. And looks like they took pretty much everything else off that guy. Go ahead and roll perception on the other guy.
Okay.
Nice.
So.
Okay, when you search this guy, let's see. Okay, yeah, it looks like they left his bow because the string was completely snapped, and it's kind of, you can tell the bow's been damaged some, but it's probably still functional. And when you're searching the guy, you find a few extra bowstrings on him.
Ah.
And some of the tools for a kit for maintenance on it. Not a full kit, but some of just like an emergency field repair kit.
Is it a longbow or is it a short bow?
It is a longbow.
Okay.
It's not actually one of the Uli recurves. Which is good if you want to use it, because you wouldn't be proficient with the Uli recurve.
Yeah, I would not. Unstrung bow. And strings. And kit.
No food or rations or anything, though, Sam?
Oh, sorry. They both have belt pouches, but they're empty. They took everything out of them.
Free pouches.
I'm assuming they're made out of leather, and I don't feel like eating them right now. So we should, I think, before we do anything, step one, we got to find something to eat.
Yeah. Oh. Are there any arrows laying around that? I know at least I had an arrow that was in me.
Which I believe you already collected?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't have it in my inventory. I just know it's something I have.
Yeah, you were ready to
Excuse me,
stab
sorry.
somebody with said arrow, as I recall.
Yeah.
Also, you can find one of the other arrows that was fired that missed in the area.
So I got 2 arrows. Well, if I don't miss, I could probably get some game with this. I'm assuming you can start a fire, though.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have any flint or anything on me, but we've got a
No, I
knife,
thought you
right?
have.
Magic.
Yeah, magic doesn't mean I can start fires. Have you seen, and I gesture and my shadow gets big? Does that look like fire to you?
I don't know.
I did have some stuff, but not now.
I'm. No, wait, no. I can't just start a survival. A fire just because I have survival.
But
No.
if you want to
Rub
just try
sticks.
to, if you want to say that's what you're trying to do and pass time, you can start. You can roll a survival check. However, with basically no tools
Mm-hmm.
in Setsegia while it's still raining and crap, you're gonna take a -4 to that check.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I get this bow restrung fine? Use it?
You can certainly try. Do you have any craft skills? I don't think so.
Not ones that aren't a meme.
That aren't a meme?
Yes, I have craft wool products.
Oh, Jesus. This is definitely not a wool product. So, let's see, I'm gonna let you do a check adding your BAB, which I believe is just equal to your character level for a ranger. So, 1d20 plus 3. You're looking at a DC 12.
D20 plus BAB.
I don't always tell you
Nice.
the DC, but I'll tell you it for this.
Oh, so can I just roll like a BAB thing?
I don't know
Nothing
if
I can
it'll
do.
roll BAB.
No.
Yeah, just do slash r space 1d20 plus 3.
Or you could do your roll a thing and then add
Or
the
you could do
number
roll a
into the
thing.
roll a thing.
Oh yeah, we always have that.
Roll a thing.
Well, not
Where you
always.
have roll a thing.
We have it here. Yeah.
5. So that doesn't quite make it. That's going to represent a couple of hours of work.
How do I bend this thing?
Lamia, go ahead and roll a survival check -4. Try to get a fire going.
Yep. May as
Can
well.
I assist her in doing that by trying to use prestidigitation to dry out the kindling she's using before we light it?
Sure. I still am going to have you do survival
-4.
for that.
Yeah.
You're just going to be straight to see if you beat the 10 to aid.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's frustrating as somebody who knows archery stuff.
Nice. Okay, so you're at a -2 now. Just
Okay, that's much better. We'll see if I roll good.
Nice.
Yay!
Did you rolled it with the -2, right? Okay.
Yep, I did. I was
Yeah.
a good girl.
You are able to get a fire going. I'll just grab off another map. Some bonus. Yes, buddy. Do you have some commentary you'd like to share?
Is he not tucked in?
Harley, my boy, he untucked himself.
Dastardly child.
Harley-
I think they should get food.
That's what I was
Food is
gonna
the most
say.
important thing.
Well, the characters are getting food. Can they bring me some?
Pretty much. Sweet boy. Sweet boy. Here you go.
Are store boarding's food? No, are they? They're not.
Or what?
Storm
Wardens.
wardens.
Oh, okay.
We're not to that point where we're going to eat people, guys. Okay?
Yeah,
It's like a
definitely-
day without.
I hope
little
we don't
bit- a
ever
little
make
too
it
early.
to that point.
They left all the
Literally to
skin on
eat
these
people.
people. This useful skin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's the
Ugh.
crunchy best part, anyways.
No,
So
it's
you
only
make a
crunchy best
fire.
part if you fry it.
Blue pork rinds.
So
I'm a good
Samuel, you can go ahead. That probably took a couple hours because it's a pain to make a fire.
Uh-huh.
So go ahead and you can go ahead and roll again. DC's gonna go up by 1, so you're looking at a 13.
Still +3, right?
Yep.
As somebody who knows archery, this really irritates me. It's just it's this. It's
This.
But
but
it's a damaged bow.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also imagine someone who doesn't know archery trying to do that.
Ooh, I hate you, die. You're
So you're
dead
getting
to
it.
me, roll a thing.
You didn't fail by nearly as much. The
Oh,
DC won't go up
God.
next time. That's another couple of hours to try to get this thing strung. Um,
I guess during those other couple of hours, Lamia's just gonna raise her eyebrow and be like, should I try and hunt anyway? I do have a knife.
I mean,
You can
know,
try to forage, essentially.
that's what I was gonna say.
You're
Okay.
probably not going
Try-
to catch an animal in melee
You
combat
should try foraging and stuff.
unless it comes to you.
Right.
I was gonna go look for kindling and sticks and junk so we keep this fire going. If you want to go look for food, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'll go do that. Because Samuel,
Then
you
once
good?
you guys can eat, then
Yeah, I
you
was
can
gonna say,
keep trying to reach
yeah,
people.
have him check any food you find, since he's pretty good at knowing what is and isn't food.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, then I guess I'll do that.
I'm gonna go look for sticks.
I'm
You
going
want
to
me
go
to
foraging.
help do something?
Do you wanna
How
help
do you
me?
make sure the fire doesn't go out? Actually, that's the most important thing. We need that
It's-
to stay lit.
That's a
That
good
is
idea.
true. Yeah.
Feels kind of like you're getting me out of the way, but
No,
right,
no,
you can go
seriously.
look for
sticks,
important.
and I'll sit here and make sure the fire doesn't go out. If you want to go look for sticks,
hmm
I will go look for sticks.
You can even
Okay.
come. You can even come with me
So
to look
I'll-
for sticks.
then I'll sit down in front of the fire and make sure the fire doesn't go out.
You can kind of tell she wants to do something. So, yeah. So she'll go with you, Lamia, to do that
Look
stuff.
for sticks, and I'll look
Sam?
forage for food.
What are you going to be doing? Are you going to keep trying at this bow, or are you going to do something else?
I'm getting ready to burn it. No, I roll one more time to try and string this damn bow or
Another
fix
couple
this bow.
hours.
Roll a thing. Yep. No, cancel. Is it /R?
Yeah, /
Yes.
R space 1d20 plus your bonus. Wow. That's pretty pathetic. So here's the thing. I was going to give it to you after 3 attempts anyway. so you do manage to restring it.
Wow.
But yeah, part of it is like the wood is like splitting and you're trying not to break it further, and it's really finicky. But it probably is a very frustrating process because you know it should be very easy.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Well, he's doing that, and while they're foraging, I'm just going to be arguing with Mr. Aldwin, basically, for like 5 minutes, which is just me having a one-sided conversation with the ground, basically.
Yeah. Okay, and then Lamia, go ahead and roll survival. With
Any minuses?
A
Okay.
total of -2. Because
Okay.
Hattie is aiding.
Not enough coffee.
That dice is okay.
What is that die doing?
It was rolling.
Looks like it landed on a 2 to me. I don't know.
Yeah. It took a while to get to that too.
It landed on everything before it hit that 2.
I'm gonna actually, because we're not doing anything specific, I'm gonna pull us to the. I'll leave you guys here, and I'll pull.
Theater of the Mind. Oh, is battle music still on?
Regular screen? No, I actually changed it.
Good job. Very proud.
I did change it. Whee. Why is there gray at the edge of the screen?
It's my
The heck?
mental breakdown. Samuel Goodbean's mental breakdown that's happened.
Get rid of the turnover.
Saw Cousin Jed do this 1,000 times. I was never
It's
good
so
at it. That's why I
simple.
never used a bow.
It's so simple. I don't know how you can have that much trouble. Anyway.
I imagine we didn't find anything.
You could not find any dry sticks, and something happened. Hold on.
Oh.
God. Son of a bitch.
The animal did come for us. We'll have meat tonight.
It's our screens. It's our screens.
Ah!
Clicked a spot and everything freaked out.
Oh, I see. I see now.
Hold on, I'm fixing it. It's fixed. Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I just clicked
Weird.
a spot and it just expanded the whole window. I was like, really? It needs to be the same size. Stupid. Anyway. So yeah, you can't find anything. It's all like super wet or just not very good kindling, that kind of deal. You don't find any like berries or anything. You're not really finding any food, which is sort of a problem. Since you guys didn't get any rations or anything. But it's kind of roughly the middle of the day by this point. Past like 6 hours in this area. At this point, you're all pretty. Eli's probably fine. But Sam, Lamia, and Hattie are all like you're pretty soaked and kind of cold, and it's just like this is the sucky part of being in Setsegia.
So, we couldn't find anything. This fire we'll probably try again. I don't know, a couple, since we need to keep this fire going. But, Eli, have you thought of anything more about our situation?
Well, after due consideration and a bit of an argument, I think that really, I guess our only bit is to go and see if we can talk to those Stormhorns or if they're going to find us. I've really come to the point of, do we sit here and wait for them to show up, or because I imagine they might, or do we go wandering off towards that direction where we came from, since they went to our old camp, and see if we can find them again?
Also, just in case I misspoke earlier, Ivana doesn't want you to meet her tonight. She wants you to meet her tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay,
She
just
had
making
told us
sure
that
because
we were going to stay here tonight, and then we were supposed to come back the next day to meet her. That is what I thought. Yeah.
The next night to meet her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the Storm Wardens wanted from us, what meet up time specifically and such like that, because they also had a come back to the camp when something. I can't remember what.
They wanted you to try to track Ivana and figure out if there was another entrance into that hideout.
That's I was gonna say, I don't think they gave us anything specific. I don't remember that. So.
They said basically come back to the camp whenever you've got something.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't really have anything.
Well, we've got that they came from that direction over there, and that they caught their ambush, and they already know that. So, I guess what we could do is tell them that she's supposed to meet us here, then, the next night or whatever, but we just got to be more shifty on the, not letting her know we're there.
I haven't really looked around, but what makes us think that one of the bandits isn't watching us right now?
Oh, I have no idea. They totally could be. That's why step one was get something to eat and then figure out what we're going to do, because, we're not very useful without food, but food's been hard to come by, obviously.
Samuel, did you finally figure out what to do with that bow?
Yeah, it's not broken. It's strong, right?
Yeah, you got it strong.
Yeah, you gave me. Okay.
It's damaged. It does not have the broken condition.
Okay.
So it's functional.
I'll give me a while. Hopefully I can find something out there to eat. This damn thing didn't take me so long.
Okay.
I'll try and get something for you.
Okay. I guess while you're doing that, we'll go the other direction to look for twigs.
How do you feel about bugs?
I'll eat bugs if I have to.
Okay, just checking. Food's food.
I'm just concerned that you need a bow and an arrow for bugs. That's a big bug.
How big of a bug are you talking about?
Yeah, right. If we're talking shore-sized grasshoppers, that's I'll eat that.
Do you need backup?
Yeah.
The bow's for hopefully, any game I can find, but I'm mostly going to be looking for, any kind of vegetables or maybe wild onions or something I can find out there.
Okay. I still have energy. I can help.
Okay, if you want to come with hunting, quiet.
I can be quiet.
Yes, let's go. Here, you can use my club. Hand her the makeshift club that I had earlier.
I was gonna say, is that the stick?
It's basically this.
Am I going to hit the onions with this?
No, just in case, something else pops up.
Okay.
Like a fox.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like if I shoot something and it doesn't die immediately, you can hit it with the club.
I pull out my knife and I just hand that to Hattie. I'm like, just take this.
Okay, I have a club and a knife.
There you go. And we've got something sharp at least.
I found a little utility knife on one of those guys. Not a utility knife, but you know what I mean.
Basically.
Yeah, it's a razor blade. Not a utility knife. But,
well, at least we're doing a little better now then. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you can. Find what you can. I'm going to go look the other direction to see if I can find more sticks or something to keep this fire going.
Don't wander off too far since you're by yourself.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and poke the fire with a stick.
Okay. So you guys go off to try to
Making
do.
sure it doesn't go out.
God, excuse me. You guys go off to go and try to do survival-y things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yours is going to be quicker, Lamia, so we're going to roll yours first. You're at
-4.
-4. Yep.
Yep. Lame, but it's all I can do.
Luckily, this is a fairly easy task. You just can't roll garbage on it, obviously.
I didn't roll
There you go.
garbage!
You find plenty of kindling and some other wood that you know he can dry once you get it back over there, or you can dry it by some you can dry by the fire, some he can help out with his magic. But yeah, you get a pretty good haul.
Yay!
And then Sam,
Mhm.
this is a little bit of a harder check. You are rolling with a total of you're kind of using makeshift tools, but it's fine. You're gonna roll flat.
Nice.
Survival?
Survival, yeah.
Okay.
With Hattie's help. $20. Which I believe is enough for you and one other creature. No. Hold on.
Could I argue to use knowledge
It's
nature
more than
on
that.
that to know where to find?
I think the reason why you gotta base
Survival's
survival
kind of
is
its
because
own
the
thing.
yeah.
So, but no, that's a lot better than what I was saying. It's so 10 DC is 10 to get along in the wild, find enough food for yourself. It's a little higher here in this specific area. I put it up by 2, so it's 12. But by every 2 by which you beat the DC, that provides enough food for another medium creature. So a 12 feeds you. 14 feeds, say, you and Hattie, since she came with you. 16 feeds you, Hattie, and either Eli or Lamia. An 18 feeds all of you. And then a 20, you find a little bit extra enough that if you roll knowledge nature. Let's see if you get this other little bonus thing. It's 10 total. Okay, so you find enough that basically you get 1 day's worth of rations out of this. Just regular trail rations. But you guys are all fed, and you just have this 1 extra trail rations left over. Fed and watered, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mostly you're mostly just finding roughage, vegetation, and such. You found some bugs. No, you didn't find any game out here at the moment.
That's fine.
Still enough to feed everyone. So well done.
Yay! Good job.
Food.
Yeah, food.
While
Food
you
is
guys are gone,
Oh, Eli.
roll me a perception check.
Ooh boy, I'm so good at these.
I
Mhm.
know.
Got that high wisdom, and you're totally trained in it.
Yee, natural 1. Let's
Yeah!
Somebody else's turn.
That's funny because it
Natural
says
1.
11 on my thing. Oh no, that is just still catching up. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, well done, Eli. This is a great time to go to break. So we're gonna do that.
Hey,
Oh my god.
no.
break time. Break time.
Oh
We'll
my
take
god.
our quick little 5-minute break here. And we will be back at 10:35 Central.
Yeah.
See you then. We'll
Hooray.
move to the away screen as of now.
Oh.
Yes. Books. I don't think we can. I don't think that's Twitch appropriate, technically.
I mean, they don't see any of the pictures except for the
I mean, our audio is live right now, so.
Oh,
knives.
yes.
Sorry about the
Books.
claps and everybody's ears there. I got way too excited by that.
If everybody wants to know, it's the Monster Girl Encyclopedia.
Nobody was wondering. Everybody
Just
knew.
our audio.
Yeah.
Just our audio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one I'm reading now, I'm not as ashamed as the other one because it's not as super gay as the other one is.
Super gay?
Super gay.
That's like what were we talking about? We were talking about super naked the other day. Like, how are you super naked?
We're like naked with like socks on or just a cape or like gloves. How is that the first
I'm
thing
super naked. And this is my partner, Al Natural, wearing like big leaves. Like,
all right.
And
we
our
know...
partner in crime, the Commando.
We know for a fact we could go on this train track all night, so let's not.
Okay.
Let's find out what terrible thing is happening to Eli right now.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Hello, everybody. We're back. We're visible. The fuck are you doing, man? Are you trying to keep...
That's okay.
It's not going to work with the delay, dude. It just looks weird.
I was gonna, when you said you're visible, I almost was like gonna dive off screen. So his is better than mine because there's no way I can actually get off screen the way my setup is. There's a couch in the way.
Yeah, you would just be like, you would just dive partially out of view, which is like way more lame.
What an annoying thing for somebody to do just to like lip sync with somebody else's
with like a 3-second delay.
Yeah.
It works super well. Welcome back, folks. I'm gonna fix my camera thing though. It's still too weird. It's like too far to the right, which is really annoying.
Now there's some black.
Don't know. I know. I'm not done yet.
At least your shirt is bleeding into the black, so it just looks like, you know, you have like a weird curtain or something.
Yeah, it was just annoying me that I couldn't get centered.
Yeah.
But that'd like be like way over here, which is stupid. So yeah, cool. We're back. Eli, you rolled a natural 1 on a perception check, as you do.
Yeah, that is what I do. I rolled them that once.
So while you're sitting there poking at the fire, just watching the shadows flicker, listening to a sort of sputter in the rain, you miss a lot of things that happen. Things I won't describe. Things you'll never know happened. There's a lot of shit going on. Like, a lot. It's really, really interesting. It's like, man,
there's like a marching band.
It's crazy. There's like the gossip you could have heard. But I don't know. I mean, like, what do clouds really have to say, right? So, but eventually, you miss all of it. And it seems like nothing happens. All right, back to the others. No, I'm kidding.
All right, cool,
yeah. No, what finally gets your attention?
I'm sorry. Just the idea of us taking that 5-minute break and nothing happened. All right, let's.
Oh yeah.
You shouldn't put that past me. I would definitely do that.
Never
totally
would
do that.
But something does actually happen. It's just the thing that gets your attention is there's a voice right next to your ear that goes, "Hey."
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna just like, hi. Like,
aren't you listening to me?
No, just now heard you. I'm gonna slowly turn. Like,
there is a humanoid form made of pure darkness, standing, leaning very close to you. Like, to the point where you look over, and I'll just put it this way. It's one of those things where you think audibly, like, I kind of know where this is. It is closer than that. So it's just, when you look, it is closer than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You don't see a mouth, you don't see features, you don't see anything moving as it speaks. You can tell the voice is emanating from this, like, presence. Oh, I was trying to explain to you something very important.
Oh, well, do tell. I'm quite interested.
It's unfortunate. I've already shared it. I I don't have it anymore. I suppose now that it's lost, it has gone to the place that secrets go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Totally. Just it's way too close.
Slowly recedes backward a little bit and says, "Wait, you don't know where the secrets go?"
No, that's part of what makes them secrets.
I suppose you're right. Well, do you want to know the secrets?
Yes.
You're brave. Well, one of the places you can go to learn them is close by. It's deep in the earth where it's cold, dark as your shadow, as dark as mine. But that is a place you should know all too well. Unless you've given up that secret as well and forgotten it.
Maybe, but I hope not.
I can see it on you. Yes, you've given up much. Much into the dark emptiness. Into the realm of Mishani. How unfortunate. You could have done so much more. It's gone.
Just kind of look around. And, well, then, cheers, mate. That was weird.
Your faint whisper that says, "Cheers." That's it.
I looked down at my shadow. That was weird, right? That wasn't just me.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, no.
That would be even weirder. I would be more freaked out by that than
Wait, you can talk?
showing up talking to me. Yeah.
And about a minute or two later is when Lamia would get back with all the kindling, and then do you guys interact at all?
When Lamia gets back, I go, "You didn't talk to any weird shadow people other than me, right?"
Lamia raises an eyebrow, looks around.
No, didn't think so. Cool. Yeah, just
what are you talking about?
I'll explain later. Right now, we need sticks on the fire.
Okay. Well, here we go.
You offload all the sticks and such. Lamia, you roll me a perception check.
Sure. I wish my wisdom was better, but at least I'm trained.
Right next to Eli, you see what looks like a little bead bracelet. Size for a pretty small wrist, either like a small creature or a child.
Eli, is that your bracelet?
I look and pick it up. No, this might be from the thingy. Can I detect magic and examine it?
Mm-hmm. Well, when you detect magic, you don't see any kind of magical aura around it at all. It appears to be a mundane bracelet. You tell the beads are just made of hardened resin. There's some of them are amber, which is kind of nice. But you can definitely tell someone handmade this for whoever it was for. It's decent quality.
There's no writing or markings that are recognizable on it, I'm guessing.
Not immediately visible, no.
Okay.
I will say it is pointedly barren of any kind of descriptors. in that department.
Where did this come from? Oh, you said it was some shadow thing?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I tuck it inside the secret pocket in my jacket.
Would a shadow wear?
Just throw that into your inventory.
I guess clothes or accessories. That.
They don't wear them necessarily, but they might bring them. Do I know of any local legends about forest folk or shadow things in the forest or anything like that?
For drowned children.
I mean, you probably know plenty.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll knowledge local.
Okay, yeah.
Something that kind of matches that descriptor.
Yeah. That's not very well.
You've heard people talk about voices coming from the darkness telling people things, revealing truths about them, or sometimes they're kind of deep and complex. Sometimes they're odd and sort of mundane, helping people find where they they put a doll that they lost as a child, that kind of stuff. Has happened out in the woods during storms, but you're not sure if it's linked up with beings made of darkness. Everything you've heard about that has been pretty malevolent, but also very folkish. So nothing that really matches this 100%.
Did say something about place of secrets. I don't know.
Are you trained in knowledge religion?
I don't believe so. I have knowledge planes. But...
You can roll knowledge planes. It's a much higher DC.
Okay.
Not quite.
Yeah. That's it.
I'll say general knowledge. There's a. Oh fuck! You're Tertian. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Your general knowledge is Mishani, who you mentioned, is the goddess of secrets.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of a dark bluish sphinx.
So I knew that one.
But yeah, I'm telling you, for sure in character.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought for sure my character knew that one too. But
yeah,
okay,
sure.
Cool, good that I know that.
So you definitely know that, and you would know that supposedly there are places of kind of manifestations of her power in the world where you can find knowledge that is otherwise completely lost. The things that are in her realm are things that are nowhere else.
Right.
And it can range from the last words of a dying race that no one would ever have heard or been recorded, would have been lost forever, would be recorded in her realm. To I don't know, secret diary that somebody wrote and then burned and never told anyone about, and it's irrecoverable, but it's all about the candy they've eaten in at the state fair or something.
Right. Yeah.
Just anything that's lost forever otherwise recorded in her realm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, after I put in my punch, kind of Mishani, huh? Well, when the other two get back, we'll chat about it.
Okay, as long as you're okay.
Yeah, did you run into anything weird on the look at the sticks?
Found a stick bug.
Oh, found a stick bug. That was neat.
It
I did not
attacked.
eat the
You
stick.
took damage. I'm kidding.
I'm what? That's not fair.
We got stick
Oh
bugged.
Found a stick bug. Did not eat the stick bug. I'm not that desperate yet. Getting there though.
Well, you didn't see any signs of bandits or storm wardens just watching us, waiting to kill us after we do something stupid?
I'll be honest. I was more focused on getting the wood. I mean the wood, because I don't know if you know this, Eli, but you got to focus when you are scrounging for wood, and she's just gesturing towards the rain.
Yeah, no, it's wet. I get it. Yep. Plus, if we didn't have a fire and stuff, hypothermia would kill us before they would. So,
So
One
a little
problem
while
at a time.
later, Sam gets back. Sam and Hattie both get back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've used Hattie as bait and I've caught some.
Oh gosh.
No. All right. Well, I
We'd
hope
have
y'all
some
like...
problems real quick.
You caught a man. No.
Oh my.
We're gonna make him look for food. No.
I don't know how I ended up doing this. People asking for help. I didn't know it was way out here in the boonies. Anyway, yeah, you guys return with food.
Yes.
We eat food.
Well, I got some fiddlehead ferns. I got some onions. I got a selection of bugs. Who wants the stick bug?
Don't want to eat the stick bug.
Yet
It's cute.
satisfying.
Okay, we won't eat the stick. Well, I won't eat the stick bug.
Someone can eat it. I just don't want to. Barbarian.
Who was that towards?
The guy who just ate the stick bug.
Oh, okay.
Like Pocky, just.
I will eat less cute bugs.
So
Like,
how do you-
oh no.
I got a
Look at all
cicada
the
and a
bugs.
grub.
Oh my gosh.
The
It's
grub is
grasshopper.
kind of gross-like, but it's sort of cute in its own way. Sort of the minding its own business kind of boy. I just close my eyes and eat it.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to do it normally, unless you got like they're not bugs, but like if you got a spider,
I mean,
you don't
they
want
are bugs. They're just not insect. Never mind. I'm not getting into that argument. Anyways,
You're right. We're not. Yes.
Patty's
Anyway,
It's a
I'm
really
sorry.
gross grape. Yeah.
a really gross grape. Oh no, Elden Ring. Anyways,
Yeah. Those aren't
I was
grapes.
gonna say, so did you guys see any weird shadowy people besides me that may have had a conversation with you or tried to tell you a weird secret?
I thought you were
No.
going to really say you're a weird shadowy person. I mean, you are, but.
That's why I said other than me.
No.
Uh,
This is gross. And she eats another bug.
got enough for another serving for somebody tomorrow as well. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that.
It's really interesting, but nasty.
Yeah. Nope. Why? Did you have a conversation with a tree shadow or something? Or
Well, so I was just sitting here minding my own business, like one does, and some kind of shadowy form thing was like right here, right in my personal space. And apparently it had been talking to me for a minute, but I'd never heard anything. I was just busy looking at the fire, and it told me somewhere here, deep in the earth, there's like a place of secrets, and it mentioned Mishani. If y'all don't know who that is, she's Tertian, goddess of secrets, big sphinx lady. Anyways, so yeah, and then I pulled the bracelet out, and then apparently this was sitting right next to me, where that thing was. Lamia saw it when she came back. I mean, you have a look. I guess I throw it to Sam. Just tell me if you notice anything weird about it. Everybody, just take a lookie and see if we can figure out what this is about.
feel the beads.
Same descriptors I gave him earlier.
I like it.
resin and amber.
Yeah. It's not
tastes like
magic
dirt
or anything.
because it was
What's the
in the dirt.
what's the cordage underneath the beads?
Looks like plant fiber.
Okay. Would I have ever seen any of this in Delancha?
I mean, it looks like a handmade bracelet, so yes, maybe not in like a specific style that you'd recognize. The only other thing to stand out is that it looks like it's sized for a small creature, so maybe a Volu, or that's a halfling for the rest of you, or like a child, like a demi or other medium creature child.
I acknowledge nature, geography, and dungeoneering. I don't think any of those apply to this. So,
which doesn't seem like there's that much to find out.
Unless I'm trying to figure out what kind of resin was used.
Yeah.
Pine resin. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
It seems otherwise unremarkable at the moment.
Or I hand it to Hadlin because I'm sure she wants to look at it and probably keep it.
She thoroughly examines it and I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of cute, but why is it way out here? Haven't we not noticed it before?
Well, I'm thinking whatever that shadow being was left it here. And it's supposed to mean something to me, but it doesn't.
Maybe it means something to the shadow thing?
Maybe. Well, that's why I was going to hold on to it.
You should.
And see, maybe it doesn't do anything now, but maybe it needs some kind of trigger or to come into contact with the shadow being or to go in the right place. So there was a place of secrets. Maybe this means something about that or can be used to help open the place of secrets. I don't know. There's a lot of confusing things that had to go on. I really wish I'd been listening and heard the first part of whatever it told me.
Oh, did you do the thing where you were like poking something so your ears turned off?
Yes.
You get to stop poking things.
I was just paying attention to the fire. I wasn't paying attention to anything else.
No, you were poking the fire. It's different. If you're poking the fire versus if you're watching the fire, it's different for your ears.
Well, yeah, I was poking the fire. You've got to move the, stuff around. You can't let it sit in the little ash pile because then it goes out. You've got to make sure.
I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Alright, well, now that we've got some food, now we need to figure out if we're going to go try and find the Storm Wardens or if they're going to show up and find us when it gets dark.
That is a nasty point. I don't want to have my rest unrested again.
Right. Well, we don't want to be walking when it's dark, obviously, and it's too far to get to them easily if we leave right now. So I guess we figure out how we're going to try and set up to sleep. We need watch, obviously.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I don't.
You're looking at roughly about 6 hours, so you're probably looking at about noon right now still. So if you, and it's almost a day to where your camp was, or sorry, no, it's actually, hold on, let's look at the map again. I think you're actually pretty close to your camp. 1 second. Let's go back to here and move everybody to the map. If I move your token, yeah, I'm pretty sure your camp is like, hold on, it's like right at that bend. It's like right here. So you guys are actually pretty darn close. Yeah, you're less than 8 miles from your camp.
Okay.
Which is where they're holed up.
Yeah. So we could make that walk before it gets dark, but there's no guarantee they're gonna just let us sleep.
And again, we're going to have to talk to them about what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, that's going to happen either way.
Yeah, I guess that's true enough.
So I guess we just go see if we can find him.
Lamia will look at Samuel and Hattie. What do you guys think?
Are we actually just going to tell them everything?
Well, we definitely are going to tell them that we met up with Ivana and that she figured out that they were here and she beat two of her guys. We're not going to contradict that story in any way because it's what happened, right? We want to tell the truth as much as possible. And then we might as well say that she approached us to find out information about them. So they're probably going to then be like, well, you need to give her fake information and blah, 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 so we can find where their hideout is. And then they're going to try and play us again as pieces. But if we tell them nothing and we side with Ivana, there's a good chance we just get killed. So, I don't know.
Do you think we could just... No, we can't leave... We can't leave the animals or our things.
Oh. I think dealing with the Stormwarns is the best way to get our stuff back.
It's true.
And also complete our mission here and getting that sword. If we try and ally ourselves with Bardad, I don't exactly think he's the most honest dealer in the world, and plus I don't really want to be on his payroll anyways.
There was one thing I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. Do you think that the sting operation is not the correct word, I think, but the fact that they had replaced Draza, do you think that that was on purpose, or do you think that it's possible that those three did that, or four? That's right. You guys kept saying there was an exploded person.
Yeah, real exploded.
Did that on their own?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how well their like hierarchy of stuff works, but I feel like you don't go out and do things on your own without being willing to risk Bardat possibly killing you. He doesn't seem like the most chill dude in the world. I don't think he'd just kind of let people do a thing. I bet that was part of some kind of weird plan.
Okay.
But who knows? I also feel like instead of us being sent in to like gain more information and whatever about these guys, they're actually just going to follow us, use us functionally as bait to keep to get the Stormwarns to drop their guards slightly and then attack. So we could just find ourselves right in the middle of a battle when we walk in there.
Again.
Right, exactly. So just, be prepared, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Samuel?
Go over there. Yeah.
You
unless
haven't said it.
any
Oh,
objections. Oh, I was just saying, yeah, unless you have any objections.
You haven't spoken at all yet.
I just want to get my shorts back.
We will.
Yeah, that's the plan, mate.
So are we picking a side, or are we not?
I hate to say we're picking a side, because I still feel like we're picking whatever way gets us out of this and gets our animals out of this. But look, if I have to pick a side, I think I'm picking the Stormwarns. I may not like them very much, and they definitely don't like us, but I can at least deal with them on an honest level more than I can deal with Bardat and the bandits.
That makes sense. Also, didn't the lady say that sometimes the Stormwarns attack them?
Sure did.
Okay. I feel like there's a plan in there somewhere.
Yep. Well, I know the Stormwardens obviously want to get them out of their hideout, right? That's what they said. They wanted Bardat's hideout. It was a special place to them, and that's why they want to know how to get in there. So if we can talk with them and work with them about some form of attack, get them to keep them distracted, we can grab that sword, get the hell out of there. Hopefully knock Bardat out of here, maybe also stop the Stormwardens from attacking random passers-by if they can have a little area that's theirs that nobody's going to mess with. Well, who knows?
Do you think there actually is like a secret entrance into that hideout?
You know,
You said that the shadow thing said something about something underground.
yeah, but it was talking about a place of secrets. I don't know if it meant a secret entrance or if it meant a literal trove of secrets. You know, there's all those weird, structures and temples about that all have secrets. It could have been talking about one of those. Yeah, it could have been talking about one of those. For all we know.
Is that the first time you've mentioned that, Sam?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to put a pin in that and talk about that later, too. I have questions.
My nephews found that, but yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know what it was talking about, but we can always try and find it. I don't know. I guess we just got to go talk to the Stormwardens, and I think the only weapon we have here is the truth, so we might as well use it.
I have a bow.
I meant that's gonna actually keep us alive longer than it'll take them
2 shots.
to make us pin cushions. So,
All right.
yeah, because I mean,
Okay, well, it sounds like we're heading back.
I guess so.
Sounds like it.
Can you grab me one of those leather pouches?
I have them. I straight up like, no, I'm taking these.
You just toss them.
Yeah.
I am going to take that pouch and I'm going to scoop up one of the charcoals now that was a stick that's burning into that leather pouch and scoop it shut so that it's at least slightly burning so that I have something to start for a fire.
Nice. Okay. Got some embers.
Yep.
Hopefully they stay dry enough. They should.
The remaining food in the other pouch.
Yeah, that's probably
otherwise
it's
gonna be in a pocket.
Right.
You know.
Okay, so then you guys head back toward the other camp.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunately.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
They don't like us, so
Nope.
unfortunately is correct.
They don't seem to like you. Granted, they probably like their children. You saw how they treated them too, so maybe they do like you. Maybe it's tough life.
They haven't murdered us yet.
Yes.
Not through a lack of trying.
I'd say exclusively through a lack of trying at this point.
Yeah, they did stop attempting to murder us.
But,
And they even attempted to unmurder you, to anti-murder you.
and to unmurder.
Yeah, unmurder.
Yeah. To unalive me. Yes.
Unalive. Re-unalive. I don't know. Unrealive.
Alive.
Yeah.
This world ends with you
Excuse
now.
me, right?
Septuple negative time. Anyways.
Get this her map set again. Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was coughing.
He was coughing.
Yeah.
Stop.
I wish.
Yeah. Did you take Mucinex? Take some Mucinex.
I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So did I.
I took one of them big honking pills.
Ugh.
They are big. They are always big.
They're freaking horse pills.
That's what I should have coated in peanut butter. That would have got me to eat it better.
Just like a dog, you're right.
Okay, you guys get there while it's still daylight, so hold on.
Honestly, I never tried thinking of doing that with a pill on like me. Wonder if that would actually work.
Yeah, I think you have the brain like you want to chew it, so maybe not.
Yeah, probably
have you
not.
Tried, Giselle, have you tried not being a scrub? Have you tried that, taking pills?
No. You know
Oh, you
why?
should.
Because
should.
I have my
It works
anxiety
super well.
makes me choke on little things already. So
Yeah,
no.
like not being a scrub totally helps with that. Just to let you know, it's like
Yeah.
real good for it.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
That ruins my plans of staking out the bodies and shooting any vultures, so we have more meat. I'm pulling a Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I would say Snake Eater did that first. Thank you very much.
Oh.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Snake Eater.
I don't know if it's just me, but the stream is very blurry right now.
Is it blurry?
Mine
Is
was-
it just me?
Mine
Okay,
was-
then it must be just me then.
Yeah, we're not losing any frames.
Okay, that's fine. If it's just me.
See my phone. Oh wow, that delay's not too horrible right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's just you, Molly.
Good.
Name drop. Let me fix the zoom on this a little bit. Focusing on that.
Change my
area.
name in Zoom.
I did.
Yeah, when you put your freeze thing up so that it,
Yeah.
when it came across the screen, yeah, he changed it so it would say that across the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking out for you.
Thank you.
Too bad Exodia is already going to obliterate you, according
That's
to
right.
a average bear.
It's over. Anyway, you guys get back. You see they have made themselves at home. Your tents
Good
are
for them.
still here. Am I on the right layer? Yeah. Tents are still here. Big tent. Lots
Big
of little
tent.
smaller tents. Storm wardens. The ones with like kind of the red border are what look like the band leaders. Your precious aminals are still safe. Actually, it looks like these wardens over here are they appear to be grooming them right now.
Aw.
And they're kind of keeping them. They've sort of pulled some of like the branches and stuff together to make like a bit of a canopy to keep them a little dry. That's why they've got them all corralled in that one area. And then I don't know how far y'all can. You should be able to see basically the whole way.
I
Except
believe
for
I
where the
can.
trees are in the way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you guys get over there, some of them have come over. You can tell some of these were probably lookouts and they knew you were coming. But as you like approach, they all kind of are examining you. They see like you've got a bow, and you get some other weapons and stuff now. But otherwise seem mostly unharmed. But as soon as you get over there, they like well, let me move you guys into there, in the kind of area here. This guy's carrying a torch for some reason. I don't even know why, but he is. Probably for when I had this map at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you guys get over there, they all kind of stop you and like kind of motion for you to sit.
Oh yeah, I'll just take a seat.
Okay, I'll sit down too.
Your hands need to stay visible.
Okay.
Hands on my lap.
Lamia just keeps her hands up.
We do not yet trust you, interlopers. One of the band leaders comes over. Says, well, did you find anything?
Well, we did end up meeting up with Ivana. She also figured out that a couple of your fellows were stashed around in the woods. Kind of a bad little ambush happened. took out 2 of them, I think. One should have returned to you guys by now. But,
Recognize the one standing next to him as the one who ran.
Oh, that bloke, right there. Yeah, him. Hi. Glad you made it. Anyways, then so she wanted us to come here and gather information about you guys for them so they could attack you, and she told us to run away, but see, we didn't do that. We came back to you all to warn you guys.
You came to warn us.
That they want to attack you, yeah. They were talking about wanting to get rid of all of you, so yeah.
You're aware that we are your enemy.
No, I wouldn't say you're my enemy.
So soft. Well, I suppose thanks are in order. Does their story line up with what you saw? The other one nods. This is Ivara was Dunainum. She wielded primal energies through her bow, through song. Nods.
I definitely saw that, yeah.
You were brave to take her on. It would have been an honorable death. The guy kind of lowers his head and nods. I wanted you all to know what happened. The band leader, kind of pats him on the back. Rest for now. Disappears. So they plan to attack us. Do they know our location?
They do. They know you're here.
You told them?
No, they told me. They said you were here.
We haven't intercepted any of their scouts. They knew we were headed this direction. Did you find an entrance?
No. They
Yes,
came from somewhere I didn't see, and they left somewhere I didn't see. But we're supposed to meet with her again tomorrow night to tell her more information about where you're all camped.
And she will come better equipped. Likely ready for an ambush.
There is that distinct possibility, yes.
Get at least 2, 3 other guys with her. So she'll probably come with more.
Right. You've at least warned us of this attack. I have to decide if I believe you with no evidence. Well, for now, myself and the other war leaders will have to convene. We will not punish you further for the moment. We've removed your things from your tents for now, but you may stay in them.
All right then.
Can I check on my shorts?
Your source is well taken care of. You can hold diplomacy.
Straight roll. No bonuses. Untrained and no ranks. So
Right? Just says, she is well taken care of. You will have your opportunity to bond with your animal again if you make yourselves further useful. For now, enjoy the fact that you get to rest where it is dry and safe. If we wanted to kill you, we'd have done so while you were still on your way here.
Right.
It is my belief that you are potential assets. But I will speak to the chief, and he will have final say.
Makes sense. Thank you very much.
Do not wander the camp too much, and do not try to leave. You are prisoners, but with some amount of grace. He heads back around the trees.
So I kind of lean towards Hattie and I'm like, so no stepping on people's toes.
Apparently. This is better than it would have been.
Definitely.
Are we allowed to get up yet?
Nobody said.
I'll stand up.
You stand up, and this guy, as you're standing, goes, "Are they allowed to stand up?" And the other two like shrug. Just don't leave the camp.
I head to my makeshift tent that I had made.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Lamia gets up and tries to make her way to where she would try to sleep.
Yep.
I think you guys right. Kinda.
Yeah. I was in the middle tent, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Yep.
Okay. Briefly, you do see the chief is over here. He does kind of move off this direction. A bunch of the other storm wardens go over there. You tell they're obviously having some kind of conversation. Guy. Torchman. And otherwise, they are taking up, like, perimeter watch, it looks like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go pass right out in the tent because we've been awake for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
You have indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who got a
So
full
little
rest
tired.
was Sam.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna boom, hit that.
I am emotionally tired and physically hurt, but
So you guys just kind of spend the night resting
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
for as long as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a few hours pass. Plus, it's probably Sam. You're still awake. Just because you're mentally exhausted, you're probably resting, but you may not have like been fully asleep yet. It's not dark or anything. One of the other storm wardens comes over, notices that the other two are sleep. The other three are sleeping. As approaches you, it's like the chief wants to talk to you all, but he says it can wait until morning.
thank you. I'll let them know. They need some rest right now. It's been a while.
You look tired, but if you want something to do, you've been invited to join Perimeter Watch for the next couple of hours if you'd like to make yourself useful.
I take this bow. Am I allowed to be armed?
You are. We see you alone as no particular threat.
Okay. You know what? I'll take it.
Right.
To be fair, you're just one guy with a kind of
Bow with a few arrows. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like we got a full quiver.
Fine. Well, might as well make myself useful. Get up, kind of stretch a bit. Have a longingly look at my poor shore so far away from me. Spiritually.
By the time you get over there, you can see one of the female storm wardens is over there. Seems to be speaking in a language you don't understand to Ginger in like kind of a cooing tone, like way nicer than they were to their kids.
How dare they make me like them a little?
But also, now that you're back, I think we've had, what, 2 days of wool growth?
Need to roll for that.
Yeah, give 2 days of wool growth.
And probably Ginger. Bills. Where's that under character sheet? It's under character sheet.
Yeah.
Full growth. Is there a bonus to that? No.
No, not right now.
Okay.
Just right
I
now.
forgot. There's first one.
Hey, another 1%.
And here's the second one.
Ooh, 2%.
Total of 3. Oh,
Yeah, it's
go there
growing.
and Add the. Yeah.
As usual, freaking fast growing shorts wool.
And it's wool check, so everybody else knows. It's 35.
35% of her coat has come in.
Yep.
Which I believe is still a
It's still tween.
coat. Yeah.
Mhm.
Really.
All right. But yeah,
I
so
love
yeah.
that that's a roll.
Yeah. You should have been here when I was trying to figure out like the growth rate of wool. And what was going to be just absurdly fast versus just, okay, you're in a fantasy world, it's fine fast.
Mhm.
But anyway, yeah, you see that happening over there, and they ask you to go watch the south perimeter.
Is there anybody going with me, or is it just.
I'm trying to grab this guy. No, wait, no, not that guy. This guy. Yep, somewhere over here. I don't think that's visible on the stream, so let's scroll down a little bit. Yeah, now they can see it. Do this number here. Yeah.
Nothing good ever happens when saying good means the only one away. But
Okay, so while you guys are kind of just watching out there, the Storm Warden is like, he's kind of pretending you don't exist for the most part.
Mhm.
You can tell he's been out there for probably quite a while already. You can hear him sort of humming some kind of song, some kind of tune to himself over time. And he eventually kind of looks over at you and says, "Do your people have any traditional songs?"
when we would work our fields and things like that, we would sing songs, and other times when we're, having a festival and things like that for a great harvest, we would sing and dance.
I thought you might. Tell me this, interloper. Why are the people that build those cities and towns and such, why are they never satisfied? Why do you have to come take this from us? Chase us from our places, where our children grew, where our stories formed?
That's a bigger question than I think I can answer.
It is like the interlopers to pass the blame. I suppose I can't blame you.
I don't know, really. Maybe they see you nothing more than bandits.
Bandits. Driven to banditry, of course, by your people. It is an odd cycle.
I mean, my people live on farms, and we, work the land and, work with nature. But yes, all land belonged to nature before somebody. So if you're not taking it from somebody, you're taking it from nature.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Then it is only natural to take that which you require, but to crave more than you need. I only ask because I've never understood. And I doubt our kind will ever be understood. But I want to explain at least to one of you, while I don't have a bow pointed at you or sword to your throat. If no one had come knocking down our walls, we would never have been here to threaten you.
Well, it's a shame that happened.
Well, with the way things are, both, or at least one of us, will meet our ancestors soon. And we can discuss our disappointment. Roll perception check, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your job.
No. 18. Are we in a forest now?
This area I did say was forested.
Okay, so 20 total.
I'll give this last one to you, but next time you gotta ask beforehand or you reroll.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I always forget. But yeah.
So 20 total. So you notice right over here, there's a figure in that tree. Something that moves, doesn't quite look natural. And after a few seconds of kind of seeing it out of the corner of your eye, you notice its movements and the odd stillness it has sometimes. It's definitely a creature. You don't know if it's an animal or a person hiding up there, but there's something alive in that tree. I'm going to pull this down so that chat can see what I'm indicating. Hopefully not enough that you see a big gray chunk. Okay. I believe I pointed here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will mark that square for you.
Gracias. I will offhandedly, I kind of roll my shoulders. I go, there's something in the tree over there.
He kind of leans over and looks for a moment, squints. There is. Takes out his bow.
I'll pull out an arrow and just kind of set it in my bow that I have.
He lets out like a low sort of bark in that language you don't understand. This guy comes over. You see the shape sort of recede a little bit and pause. This guy comes over, aims in that direction. You see like it kind of slink down for a moment. You're more sure than ever that that's probably a person. Come out. Come out now, or we fire. Disappears into the branches. They fire. Do you fire?
Showing support and camaraderie. Yeah. Time to see if I
Like there was a reason I went on patrol. Come on, guys.
So I'm gonna have the others roll concealment, and this is gonna be 50-50. So Eli, evens or odds, and then roll me a d10.
Odds.
Odds. That's a miss. So that's this guy's arrow just hits branches. So for this guy, Lamia, evens or odds, and then roll me a d10.
I will also go odds.
You see it stick in the trunk of the tree. And Samuel, you're going to roll your own. So evens or odds, and then roll me a d10.
Odds.
Fair enough.
Third time's the charm.
Right?
Roll a d10.
Oh my gosh!
So you just send this hail of arrows that direction, and then you see...
It didn't hit it either.
You see a shadowy figure dart off that direction. Between the trees. Fucking spy. This guy calls back to the others. One of the band leaders comes up. You see, like, this guy kind of points that direction, makes like a couple of motions. The band leader whistles, holds up. He kind of holds up like 3 fingers and then 1 finger. Not really sure what the gesture means in this case. But you see, when he whistles, like all the other ones kind of look up. He does that. He starts moving, and this guy goes with him. That guy goes with him. One of these dudes comes down here. They, as they're moving, if you try to like go with them, you'll see them like tell you to stop.
Okay.
They don't want you to leave the camp.
I was worried they were going to ask me to come.
Right?
Remember, I'm a coward, guys. Like, no.
Especially right now.
Part of me does want to go, though. I want to go.
They move off into the woods. And they're gone.
Cool.
You got a different storm warden down there now. He just gives you kind of a look for a second, not really meaningful, just kind of the like, so this is happening type of look, and then he watches out into the woods. He keeps his bow at the ready this time.
Can I go get that arrow I shot? I only had the 2.
He nods.
Cool.
Trains the bow on you.
Oh, yeah.
Very casual, like.
Yeah. Nice. Oh no!
You go get your arrow. We'll say it's intact for now.
Okay. How about those other 2 arrows? Are they there as well?
They would have collected their arrows.
Ah, boo. Okay.
Basically, you find 1 arrow.
Nice.
You don't know if it's the same one you had or not.
Like
Nice
surplus arrows.
You say what?
Oh. Nice ask.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know.
Yeah, might as well.
But yeah, you find 1 arrow.
All right.
And head back over.
And I'll come back. Yep.
Yeah.
I just moved halfway there because no real reason to.
You're back. You're up there for another like hour or so before a different storm warden comes over to take the spot and tell you to go back to your tent.
Huh.
Otherwise, the night passes without incident, unless you're gonna do any kind of interaction during that time.
No.
Fair enough.
I keep thinking about sneaking off to my horse, but no. I'm pretty sneaky.
I would not want to wake up.
Yeah.
And then because he did the thing we told him not to. You're all dead now.
Yeah, we're making him eat his shoes now. Anyway, so yeah, morning comes. You guys finally got a full rest.
Hooray.
Sam, you also still got a full rest.
Yay.
I'm
So
fully healed.
So normal rules are you heal your level in hit points per day. I house rule that you also add your constitution bonus to that. So enjoy.
I still had that
do I
10
get-
HP.
Do I add that temp HP to that, or is it just
yes,
off?
for you, you add that temp HP is part of your natural healing. So add a +2 to your healing.
And then my level 3.
I feel a little bit better. I feel much better
Still
if I
not
had
full health.
my armor and my weapon, but
You did
I feel a
level
little
plus
better.
con bonus +2.
Yep.
Okay.
Still in the teens.
Yeah, natural healing is slow, man.
Yeah.
At least we get natural healing.
True.
All right, so
morning comes. Do you
yes.
guys do anything immediately, or because you guys were up pretty early because you're kind of already used to being up like at fuck you hours at this point?
I'll check on Hattie. She's still sleeping, or
She wakes up when you guys wake up and starts kind of like getting ready as much as one can. She seems a little nervous.
okay. Don't worry. We'll just have to go with the flow and have our best judgment of what we're doing.
Sam,
I'll
I
go,
assume you tell them that the chief is wanting to talk to them.
Yep. Go knock on the tent door.
You're right.
That sound of knocking on fabric.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we go talk to the chief then.
I could wait till this morning, so didn't want to wake you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Need to sleep.
He is actually over here now.
I shot at a person last night.
So what
I didn't
happened
hit him.
that you were shooting at a person? Yeah.
They asked me to go on watch with them.
Alright. That's interesting.
That's nice of them.
I was worried for a second it might be Hattie, but remember we told her not to go, run out. So.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to get shot by arrows.
Don't worry, I'm gonna hit you.
Don't know how comforting that is.
I was about to say, why are you holding a bow and arrow if you don't know how to
I'm
use
gonna
it?
Go talk
There
to
we
the chief. I'm just gonna walk straight
Yeah.
past them while they're talking.
Yep.
Yep, they stop you about here.
That's fine.
And he'll stay behind you. Then yeah, we'll just see you guys kind of line up.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you.
Stream can still see. Yeah, I'll scoot it up a little bit. Cool. Okay. So you approach in the morning. Chief is looks like he's sitting down. He has they've given a small stool that he has what looks like some kind of tea sitting on. Looks like he's eating breakfast. As you guys come over, he motions for you to kind of take seats. There's no chairs or anything.
Well, that's okay. We sat on the ground before. We can do it again.
Well, I am not so disappointed to see that you're alive. But, precious little information was gathered. I understand the circumstances were difficult. It proves at least something to your cunning that you survived that altercation. Ivana is not known to be benevolent.
Yeah, doesn't seem like she would be.
I'm going to be very direct. We are willing to die to get our home back. It's something we've discussed ad nauseum. Whether we find a new place to settle, or whether this is the place where we all re-enter the cycle if need be. We have decided on the latter. Our chances are unfavorable with a frontal assault. I know you care nothing for our people, our culture, our history, and whether or not you want to tell me you do, I won't hear it, so save your breath. However, you have said that you have a score to settle with Bardot, whether that be for coin, personal, or otherwise.
Right.
Your chances are worse than ours, as you are. We both stand to gain if we work together. And at this point, we are willing to accept whatever help we can find that seems at least somewhat talented. So my directness comes to this. Will you help us?
I'll look around because I don't want to speak for the group necessarily.
Obviously, you are prisoners right now. Will you help us of your own volition?
I wouldn't have come back if I wasn't willing to help you guys on my own.
You could have simply been scared we would hunt you down. Fear is a powerful motivator, but it has no staying power. Once the fear of death is removed, I don't know how you all behave. You did come back this time. This is a chance for your people to remove a blight on their own cities. Bardot is no friend of yours, obviously. And if we get our home back, we stop killing your caravans. We stop stealing your food. Our survival is guaranteed where we once were. But there is one other very crucial element to this. Our home is not Bardot's hideout. It is below his hideout. You may not enter there, and it is crucial you tell no one of it. Because if you do, that snooping order of the White Thrush of yours will come knocking.
Right.
Lamia will get like a look, and then she'll look at Eli, kind of like point at his at the pocket, the hidden pocket thing that he had hidden the beads, and gives like a questioning look and gestures like headwise with a shrug.
Well, if you're gonna make it that obvious, I'll pull the beads out of my pocket. Do you know what these are?
Looks like a fucking bracelet.
Right. You guys didn't make them?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe
Thanks.
one of the children did.
Put it back in my pocket.
But
Yeah.
amber is difficult to find around this region.
It's not. Alright.
Where did you get it? Now you have my curiosity.
Some weird shadow fella came and dropped it on a log next to me.
Are you speaking in third person?
No, some mate. I was literally sitting there and he showed up like right here-ish, very close to my head, and left me that.
Sounds like you might be haunted.
Oh, goody, I love being haunted. That's fantastic. Thanks. Yeah.
Glad you have experience with it. As long as it doesn't get in the way of the mission, I don't care how many ghosts are inside of you.
Yeah. No. So whatever. Doesn't matter. I tuck it back in my pocket in my jacket.
The best way you can assist is to find an alternate route inside of the hideout.
Right.
We don't have a numbers advantage, per se. But if we can surprise them in any way, especially if I can get to Bardot myself, we have much better chances. So, that's one option. Reconnaissance. Locate this secret entrance. Report that to us. We will make battle plans and attack, and we'll discuss what you'll do during that attack. But, from here on, well, from then on, once you've completed that portion of that mission, we will consider you free. The other option, which is a bit more risky for me to task you with, is, he speaks in the other language for a second. One of the band leaders wet work. You may call it wet work. Assassination. They have a man with them, Val Murray. He's Vishkanya, but he is no Ulas. I believe he is Tertian. And he has a very keen interest in the arcane, and in many of the books and other texts that we had collected in our home. We are not the barbarians that your people have made us out to be. But as scholars, there is a lot of knowledge that he now has access to, some of which is very sacred to us. No matter how this all ends up, it is important that he winds up dead. Kill Val Murray, bring us proof of his death. We will not just free you, we will make you honored among our people. So that is another option. The final one. The final one, I doubt you will take. And it is simply arm yourselves and join us in battle. I don't believe you have much to gain by betraying us, and a lot more to gain by being victorious alongside us. Some think you can't trust someone, or you can't fight alongside someone you don't trust implicitly, but history has proven that that is a myth. We will all be courting death that day. We will all seek to end that date as quickly as possible. Nourish yourselves today. The war leaders and I will continue to plan. You may leave the camp, but you will have escorts. We will not give you your things just yet. He looks to you, Sam. You may visit your horse.
Shores.
Shores.
At that, Lamia gives "Are you serious?" stare.
Like he actually pauses and corrects himself at the same time you correct him.
Oh, okay.
Did they catch that person that was spying on us last night?
They did not.
Damn.
We lost one of ours. We wounded them.
Oh, shit.
No kill, unfortunately. They were slippery. Don't know who that was.
The fella that I was with, was he? He wasn't the one that died, was he?
Who was he? Was he
Hey.
second watch at the south last night?
Yeah, he was humming to himself.
Yes.
I didn't get his name.
What the fuck is his name?
Always the best question to ask your
Like,
DM.
where is it? Where is it?
Tano. Viewers.
His
always
name
ask.
was Tano.
That's a shame.
The cycle moves ever onward. We will see him again. Discuss. Make your decision. A day is not a very long time.
Just feels like it sometimes.
Ask any of the women if you need food. You're dismissed.
Lamia will get up immediately and head back towards her tent.
So, we're doing this?
Are you saying we're doing this after we left, or?
Yeah, we leave.
Okay.
I'm asking you guys as a group. I'm not going to make you do this, but I'm here to at least do the recon part, right? We've got to find them a way in. Because we got to get a way in too.
It seems like the best thing that would happen for us and just this area in general is they get their home back and quit being, detrimental to society.
Yeah, I think that's far better for all of us. So we help them at least find the thing on the place. If we come across this Valmurray guy,
I don't know much about assassination.
We can see what we can do there, but yeah, I don't know either. It just depends on what happens, right? It's who we run into and what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest fan of just killing somebody I've never met either, so
we'll just see. I mean, we may not even see him, so
I'd rather not have to kill.
You still have
Ivana
the chance to meet Ivana tonight. Is when you would meet her. So
right.
Oh,
someone make sure to
probably.
Put that in their notes.
No. Yep.
If we do decide to go with the Storm Wardens, we may want to discuss about that.
No, I think that's definitely something we need to talk to the chief about, because I had mentioned that when we first met them here at the camp that we were supposed to meet with her again tonight. So I want to see if they have a plan.
And they said we could leave, but we needed escorts. Maybe we can negotiate us going there just ourselves.
Well, no, I don't. Look, if we go there just ourselves, she's going to want us to tell the information so they can make an attack. We need to come up with a coordinated plan with these Storm Wardens. If we're going to give them information, what the information is going to be, right? So even if we left with no escorts or whatever, we still need to know what we're supposed to say. Can't just go walk into that meeting with nothing, because then she's going to be pissed. And we can't walk in with accurate information, because then they're going to be pissed. And we're trying to help them at least. Or at least, I think our side has been picked for us at this point. We side with the Stormwoods. They're the ones who are going to get us what we want, and they're the ones who are going to get us that without our animals being harmed and our stuff back, and hopefully us the least dead.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
I mean, that's just my vote. Like I said, I figured I'd ask everybody.
They are making it kind of easy to side with them.
Right.
It would be harder to... I don't know what Ivana would want. Like, how do we stay useful? Because if we aren't, isn't she just going to kill us?
Pretty much, yep. And there's no guarantee we get any of our stuff back. She's going to take anything she wants, because we have no leverage with her. They've at least given us a standing to be our own people for them.
Yeah.
So I said, I think our choice has been made for us, but I at least wanted to ask.
Yeah, makes sense to me. And I agree that not necessarily the easiest, but the most safest for us currently is trying to find the hidden entrance. Thank you, Sam. Yule.
All right. Well, we know that then, and then we'll try and get another quick audience with the chief or at least one of the war leaders to talk about if they want us to go to that meeting tonight or not. But what we should do is say, I think it's time for breakfast.
That's a good enough jumping off point.
Yeah.
We're a little over, but
yeah, we're a little over, folks. But yeah.
Thanks for
session.
staying with us.
Thank you all for sticking around. Session should go up soon on YouTube for those who I guess won't hear this message of if you tuned out early because you had to go to bed. But or if you missed like the beginning or something, try to get them out pretty quickly within like 3 or 4 days, which is quick for me working a full-time job. So yeah, should happen. Feel free to jump over to our Discord, throw up some memes, talk about stuff, share your stars and wishes, favorite parts of the session, or stuff you want to see more of. Yeah, that's it, y'all. That's the stream. See you next Tuesday.
Visit us on all the social medias. We'll warn you when we're doing this kind of stuff again on there.
Yeah, all the socials.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good night, everybody.
Later, everybody. I'm going to the exit screen now. Where we can still be heard.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How dare I be heard?
No.
We're on the out. Good night.